What's up, y'all? It's your girl Unique Speaks, talking about what I'm talking about because that's what your girl is all about. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing great. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If this is your first time visiting this channel, I'm Unique Speaks, and over here I'll be talking about what I be talking about. My life journey, evolving into the woman that I am, dealing in this world just like everybody else. And I want this channel to encourage, impact, and change lives. That's it. That's all. So if you're visiting here and you want to know what I be over here talking about, stay tuned because I will be sharing some more of my journey. So please hit that subscribe button, y'all, and thumbs up this video. If you thumbs up the video, more people will be gravitated to the video and maybe need the encouragement as well. Even if you don't like what I'm saying, or maybe you don't even need it in this season in your life, but if you like it, maybe somebody else will be encouraged as well. So I encourage you to just like my video just so more people can see it and be encouraged as well. Subscribing to the channel, it just only, makes you a part of the family. And when you hit turn the notification bell on, you're notified, when I upload my videos. So I missed yesterday because yesterday was a day for me to really get into a groove of this new awareness that I have. I wanted to, first of all, just start this video off and say thank you. If you watched my last video that I posted day before yesterday, you would see that I was really in a place where I never thought I'd be. So I'm just really overwhelmed with the support. I mean, I didn't know what to expect because I felt like I came out here on this channel with all the energy, which that's me, but I think it was, who I wanted it to be, because I struggle so much with knowing who I used to be, because that's not who I am. I'm making sure that I change my language as I change my thoughts and speak things into existence, speaking it in manifestation, speaking it over my life. But yeah, my life hasn't always been what you see on YouTube. And I think that I wanted to lead with that because the other parts just wasn't important, but they were. But at the same time, I just didn't know. I'm just being honest. I didn't know. So I felt ashamed, so I felt shocked. I felt like it was a setback because I was trying so hard to be a new me being, and just didn't know how that looked like, you know what I'm saying? But in these past 2 years, I really have dedicated myself to make sure that I draw close to Christ. And as I drew closer to Christ, I began to find it very easy to ask him for things and understand that he would grant me those things, especially if it was to please him and to, it was for his kingdom and not for my own gain. You know what I'm saying? So I really believe that when I asked him, to show me and to help me become who he wants me to become, I believe that a lot of things began to happen. I'm learning that we ask God for things, but I just don't think we understand him enough to know that when we're going through something, at that very moment, God is going to create a moment. He is going to allow a moment to happen that is going to mold and do a lot of pruning in your life. It's also going to bring up some things that you didn't even know that was there. And it's a choice when you notice it. For me, it was a choice for me to realize that in the midst of an argument or a dispute that I was having with my husband, I didn't even like who was showing up. I want to believe that my husband has been expressing certain things to me that I should have been making sure that I understood, but I just didn't. So when I began to really sit in my own mess, I was really able to see that I didn't like who was showing up. I mean, I know that I come on these videos and even on my other social media platforms, all this energy, all of this impactful encouragement, but that is on the inside of me. But because it's on the inside of me and I still have the other things that I haven't dealt with, yeah, that other person is going to speak from that core that is not even eligible for it. So I want to make myself eligible to speak from a core that God put in me. You understand what I'm saying? We all have purpose on our life. And I believe that for myself, I just did not know that it it looked like this. I thought, you know, you just find your purpose and you walk in it and you just be in that truth. But that ain't really truth if you ain't really true to what happened, true to how you became, you know? So I am excited to share this journey with you all as y'all watch me become Unique Speaks. I created Unique Speaks years ago. Unique is tattooed on my back. Yeah, I got a little tramp stamp back there. So Unique has always been something that I knew I was. I always knew I was different. I knew that I just wasn't like everybody else. But at the same time, I tried to be like everybody else. And that came from, you know, when I was raped and molested. I believe, you know, in which we all know, and if we haven't known, now you know, and research and you'll see that when your innocence is taken from you, so much more is. So you begin to create a memory bank, a protection warrior, you know, all these barriers that you begin to use those experiences to build on. And at that type of young age, where was the instruction going to come from? Yes, my parents were in my life. I love them dearly. You understand what I'm saying? I want people to understand I do not blame my parents. But I do know there's some people out there that have been through this type of hurt, and their parents may have played a part in that. But I'm realizing for myself that everybody have to get to that place in their life for themselves, to get to that clarity, to get to that forgiveness. But I don't blame my parents. And I believe my mom and my dad instilled things in me that helped me along the way, or I could have been way worse off because of the way that my mind was. So I built so much on that foundation of the experiences that I went through from the ages of 4 to 12 years old. From the ages of 4 to 12 years old, that's what was happening to me. Only men just mutilating me, my body. It's just, I think about it even today, and I'm just like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Just at that young age, I just would never know what the experience of anything else is like. So to be in my marriage, this year will be 4 years. We've been together 8 years, but off and on since middle school. So he's my middle school sweetheart. So the way that I began to treat him came from sexual aversions, came from, you know, communication aversions, all kind of different aversions that separated me from him. And because I didn't understand what I was doing and how I was doing things, I was treating my husband, I was treating possibly even my children, treating possibly my friends and close people in a way that I really thought that was positive and uplifting, or even just a good natural way to be, and it really just wasn't. And so I began to see that ugliness. I began to see it for myself. And so to come on here and just to express that and see so many people gravitate to that story and be able to relate to that story and encourage me to know that, yeah, I'm not alone, you know, but I don't want a pity party. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what I got. But I just knew that I wasn't alone. I'm not in this place alone, and we all are trying to face this place in our life the best way we know how, with the midst of confusion and social media and just so many different influences in this world. It makes it so hard that you don't even know that you're standing in your truth or not. So yes, I'm going to begin to make sure that I am, you know, showing up in a more pure way. Y'all deserve that. You know, I want you all to support my journey and, you know, my channel, but that's just this channel. I just feel like in overall, we're just going to be a part of each other's lives in a way that it doesn't matter if this channel does something in a way where, you know, the world is behind it. Like I had to change. I'm just changing my whole intentions. I just truly enjoyed and got so impacted just by the comments, the emails on my social media when I posted the thumbnail, just, you know, just letting people know I posted a video, and just the feedback from it, it just blew my mind. And I'm so humbled and I'm so honored. And this is such a privilege to be in a place in my life that I did not know that existed. You know, building off of that hurt and that brokenness left me still hurt and broken. And I walking in my life and today and now thinking that I had it all together, and that, yeah, I just had it all wrong. But as I began to draw closer to Christ, I began to realize that, yeah, I was doing a lot of things wrong, but it was a lot of areas that I just didn't think that I still had to deal with. God made certain of that. So I'm truly, finding myself in a place where I do need support. I do need you all. I need you all just like you may need me. You know what I'm saying? We need each other. We need each other to encourage one another, pray for one another, be able to tell our story and say how we got through there. Like, okay, I'm gonna try that. You know what I'm saying? So it's truly a blessing to be here. I thank God for loving me so much that he allowed me to get to this place of awareness. And a lot of places in my life that I probably had an opportunity to get to this awareness and I refused it. I began to read in Proverbs that, wisdom has come to us plenty of times and tried to teach us and tried to warn us and tried to show us that we was killing ourselves. We were destroying ourselves and we just really didn't see it. And all the thing we did was just follow into the traps and the snares that were set up for us to fail. And that's exactly what I did. And so, just in the first chapter of Proverbs, I'm learning why God sent me there, you know, and wisdom has been here with us all along. And I'm thankful for that. So now I know that with wisdom, I'll be able to decipher through this thing. So far on my day one, after realizing that I have not been doing this the best way and I need to heal myself in a lot of different ways so I can be what I need to be in this world. And whatever that is, I know God is going to get the glory for it. So I've been making sure that I think about what I'm about to say, even to somebody or whatever situation. Make sure I'm gonna show up, not just to make sure that somebody can see me how I'm gonna show up, or or put on that person how I want to show up. I really want to make sure this new Unique speaks, this new Charlene is speaking from a core that only God can build up, speaking from a core that only God can prune and make perfected for his kingdom. So that is where I want to speak from. So that desire grew, is going to continue to grow, and I'm so excited about it. I'm scared because I don't know no other way. I have been doing this for 37 years, walking in a spirit that, yes, was being healed and pieces were being put back together, and yes, I was walking in my purpose. I love the feedback, so thank you so much. But I also know that even in your purpose, even walking in your calling, you should still be molding. God should be still pruning, and that's what it's going to look like. It's going to feel like you're not ready for what you've been doing. It may feel like you're not ready, to do what you want to fulfill in your life. But you are. And while you're doing that, you're going to continue to be molded and changed, and talk about those experiences. I want to talk about those experiences because I have a daughter. And when I shared some things with her, which I'll share with y'all really soon, but not right now. But I shared some things with my oldest daughter. She's 13. And she was like, Mom, this makes it so much easier to come to you and talk to you about things. And you know what I'm saying? It just made me feel really good. So I'm not creating this so people can come and talk to me. But I mean, if you do find yourself as being one of my clients and I'm supporting you through your transition in your life after I get through mine, I want you to know my story. I want you to be able to come back to this channel and know that, yeah, she was here too, and know that I may not be able to tell you every detail of how I come out of this, but I will make sure that I take my notes like I did today and share what I can, share what God allows me to share. And so that make sure that his word is very profound through my video, so it touches you in a way that only God can. You know what I'm saying? And then you feel the support as I go through my journey. I am so hopeful for myself, to fall in love with myself, to fall in love with what happened, and knew that it was purposeful and it was necessary. And even the things that even unfolded for me to come to where I am today, it was necessary. I thank God for saving my marriage. I thank God for, being there with my husband and helping him to understand and see me in a way that I didn't even see myself. So I'm grateful. This is a beautiful journey. So that's all I have for today. So I thank you so much again for your support, your love, and not even knowing me like that. And if you do, I thank you so much for connecting to me and staying connected to me no matter what season I was in. You believed in me in some type of way that I didn't even believe in myself. So as I continue to grow, I ask you to keep me in your prayers. I'm always praying for you all because I'm thanking you so much for being who you are, being a believer. So when you see me continue trying to grow and trying to be who God called me to be, you'll see it. It won't be fake and dressed up and trying to be something that is not, You'll see the pureness the genuine that's really inside of my heart, not the pain, not the brokenness. So if you're on this journey with me and, you know, maybe seem like it's tough for you, you're not alone either, just like I'm not. So I thank you all so much. Again, I can't say it enough. I thank God for you all. And as more and more of you get attracted to me and all that, we just going to be growing together. Like literally, that's what it's all going to be about. I see the comments, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to you all who are in that same position where I'm at. Man, we about to come out, man, so different. So different. I'm just so excited. Y'all, if I cry, man, it's all happiness. But I'm so excited because God just don't make no mistakes for keeping us. He love us so much. He just want us to change it. Just change it. Just know that you have it wrong. You may be doing it wrong, you know? And I just have an opportunity to see another way. Yeah. Yeah. I have an opportunity. I'm going to take advantage of it. So subscribe to my channel, please, so, you know, we can stay together and, you know, I don't lose contact with you and you don't lose contact with me. Hit the notification bell. Remember to thumbs up this video, because if you thumbs it up, more people will be able to see it. You may not like what I'm saying, or you may not need what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever that case may be, but somebody else might need it, you know. And so if you like it, it'll just put me out there in that algorithm of YouTube, and people will be able to see it and know that I'm here, you know. I'm here, and and I'm just getting it together just like everybody else in this world. But I thank God for allowing me not to be shy and scared and not, you know, be able to share it, because I just wish people would share more like this so I can get through what I'm getting through. And maybe I just haven't came across their channel. But maybe if you like they videos and like my videos, we'll find each other. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, thank you so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. We got this. We in this together. As long as we're in this world, we in this together. And until we die, man, we got a chance. We got an opportunity to just truly live this full life. A life that's something that somebody tried to take from us. I'm ready for it. I love y'all. God loves you most. See you in the next video. Bye.